What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS on a Sunday morning. Very excited to be checking this one out. The sounds of Victony alongside Omah, l.a.x and Tempoe for another remix of Soweto. Very excited to check this one out. Again, this is a very, very viral tune. We've seen other remixes before, and I'm excited to check this one out. I feel like Omah, l.a.x is like the perfect person to be on a remix for this tune. There's something about his silky vocals. Whenever you listen to this tune, if you listen to it on Spotify, So by Omah, l.a.x tends to come up next on the auto shuffle, so there's a clear synergy in sound. Very excited to check this one out. As always, if you are new to the channel and you are enjoying the content we're putting out there, do make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well, making sure you are leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. Without further ado, let's jump right into this one. Let's go. Immediately different on the intro. Let's go. And again, I do realise the majority of this reaction is going to be reacting to a tune we've already reacted to twice. So I'll try and keep it as brief as we can and primarily focus on that sort of Omah, l.a.x section, which is why we're here, realistically. I mean, I love reacting to a tune that I've already heard because I know what's going to happen, and I learn to love it more, and I find new things about it that I love. And it's sort of a good reason to give tunes multiple remixes. I know Libyanka's doing it at the moment with the People remix. We've seen about 6 different versions of that. I think it's a good idea. Like, this has already become a very iconic tune, hasn't it? Like, there's obviously the level of virality, but also, you know, when you're just scrolling on YouTube and you're on the Shorts page, for some reason you've ended up on YouTube Shorts. I don't know how you've ended up there, but somehow you are. I do it all the time. I don't know how I get there. I never click on Shorts, but for some reason I'm scrolling through Shorts. You see so many people doing dance routines to this tune, and it's great. And I think that's such a cool thing to have tunes that people do, people are able to do. I see people doing butterflies to it. It's sick. And you also see, again, you see this, you see So, and you also see Calm Down. They're the 3 that I constantly see people doing dance routines to. It's so cool. The interesting question as well. Well, I know Omah, l.a.x probably going to be coming on to the next verse, doing the middle minute, and then it's probably going to roll back into the original. So we're going to get about a minute of original material here. I'm not trying to scam this. That's just realistically what we're going to get. That's what remixes are. But the question is this Victony's most popular tune? Is this his most iconic tune already? Bear in mind, he's been in the game about a year and a half, 2 years, at like a good level. Is this bigger than Holy Father, basically? That's the question. Immediately, the subtlety of that apparition from Omah, l.a.x, very, very clean. I expected there to be a beat stop, like I expected the instrumental to just disappear and then go, here's the remix. But it wasn't like that. It was almost like it was like naturally sewn into the tapestry of the tune. Really clean. I didn't expect that, and I actually really enjoy it. I like the fact that there is a level of, look, I'm just going to slowly appear on it, and there's something, I don't know, there's something very kind of verifying about that. They don't need to make the tune about impact. They need to make it about subtlety. I think that's really cool.
20 kg, each one. When I feed the guys, I go buy something must have clear, man. I must die. People work it, Jesus Christ. Come on, soldiers. You're a bondage and
The interesting thing about this is about Omah's vocal. Omah tends to have a very kind of silky vocal presence. There's something very kind of reverberated about it. This vocal, for some reason, sounds particularly electronic. I don't know why, but it sounds cool. Like, I don't know, there's something very futuristic about it, and the way that his vocal actually sits in that very kind of electronic processing space. For some reason, I don't remember hearing it ever this electronic, but it works. It really, really does. I don't know why he hasn't done it to this level before.
Girl, if you balance.
So there we go. That's pretty much the majority of... I'm pretty sure that's all the new material. I doubt there's going to be some crazy outro bridge. An interesting verse from Omah l.a. Lyric-wise, kind of lots of different directions were touched on. But next to that as well, very kind of different vocally. Really, really cool. Really, really cool. We'll let this one run through to the end and then give it our final breakdown. But yeah, very interesting approach from Mr. Omah l.a. I won't lie, I really wish we got a bit more from this, because Omah l.a. on this instrumental just works. Like, we know it suits him tempo-wise, not to even say a pun, but it suits him tempo-wise, it suits him instrumentation-wise. I would have loved to have heard, you know what, the perfect remix of this would be Victony, Rema, and Omah l.a. all together. That would make this a perfect tune. But obviously, I like the idea of more convoluted remixes. I like the idea of spreading a remix kind of campaign out and making the most out of a tune. I would have just liked to have heard a bit more Omah l.a. on this, because clearly it's an instrumental that suits him. It felt a little bit kind of all over the place within the approach, but it's still interesting. I like the fact his vocal was very electronic. I think it really suits him. Obviously, the original tune is an absolute banger, and he slotted into it just perfectly. Interesting, more than anything else. Guys, I'm keen to hear your thoughts on this one, so let me know how you're feeling about it as a remix in the comment section down below. And as always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. My sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CUBREACTS TV. Stay locked.